Harare residents are facing eviction from council houses for failing to pay monthly rentals. Harare City Housing Officer Edgar Zehonye said out of the 10,000 city properties, only 10% were paying rentals, leaving them with no option but to seek legal recourse. Failure to pay the rentals will result in the residents being sent packing.
Council ya Harare ine dzimba dzinosvika muchirungu 10,000 asi pavagari vanogara mudzimba idzodzo vashoma ndivo vari kubhadhara muripo unodiwa kuti vagare mudzimba idzodzo. Pane vari kubhadhara vashoma vacho vanosvika less than 10%. Nokudaro kanzuru yatora matanho ekuti vasiri kubhadhara mari asi vachigara mudzimba dzekanzuru mahara vakwanise kubhadhara kugara kwavari kuita mudzimba. Kana vachinge vatadza kubhadhara vachabudiswa mudzimba idzodzo kopinzwa vamwewo vasina pekugara asi vachikwanisa kubhadhara dzimba idzodzo. Nokudaro matanho atorwa nekanzuru yeHarare anosanganisira kupa yambiro kune vari kugara mudzimba idzodzo asi vaine zvikwereti. Yambiro iyi inodaidzwa muchirungu kuti notice of final demand. Yambiro iyi inenge ichitaurira vane chikwereti chekugara mudzimba dzekanzuru kuti vabhadhare chikwereti chavo mumazuva 14 14 days pachirungu. Kana vakatadza kubhadhara chikwereti ichi mumazuva 14, kanzuru ichavapazve imwe yambiro inodaidzwa pachirungu kuti eviction summon.
Moving on to our next story, and government has prioritized efforts to densify and regularize informal settlements with greater involvement from the private sector. This was revealed by Housing Minister Jemu Soda at the second session of the United Nations Habit Assembly, currently underway in Nairobi, Kenya. The session, which closes today, has drawn over 1,200 delegates, including ministers, governors, and city mayors, to deliberate on sustainable urban development and housing solutions. The Assembly considered the Uninhabited Strategic Plan for 2026 to 2029, which prioritizes housing, land, and basic services. This is as the global housing crisis continues to affect nearly 3 billion people.
And for all new housing projects, it is a requirement that 40% of the land has to be for developing high-rise buildings. We are also looking at regularization of informal settlements, and to achieve that, as a government, we had to come up with a special purpose vehicle which is now crowding in the private sector to bring in funds to work with the government. We have a variety of models, but we are working towards the regularization of informal settlement.
UN Habitat Executive Director Anna Claudia Rosbach highlighted that the new strategic plans aims to tackle the urgent challenge of informal settlements. She revealed that 2.8 billion people globally are inadequately housed, with over 1.1 billion living in informal settlements or slums and more than 300 million experiencing homelessness.
Housing crisis. Today, more than 2.8 billion people are inadequately housed. Over 1.1 billion live in informal settlements or slums, and more than 300 million are homeless. We are also losing houses to climate disasters and conflicts. Hundreds of millions. Without action, this crisis will continue to undermine efforts to reduce